up, everyone? It is your girl Gelbeauty, 7 here, aka Grace, and I got a few new things to try out from e.l.f. So I told y'all I was gonna get the glosses, so I got one of the new plumping glosses. I have not picked up the SPF ones yet, but that's okay because I'm not going to be using the Lock It Down eyeshadow primer in this video. I'll use that in another one, so I'll use the SPF glosses in that one. They just haven't come in the mail yet. I'm just going to get into some of their newer things. So of course y'all know I had to get the foundation. I got the shade 50 Deep Warm. This is the shade I normally buy, so I figured this would work out. I still have not found the Cover FX foundation I told y'all about that. I feel like this is supposed to be a dupe for, so I'll just try it out and see how I feel about it on its own. I finally got my hands on these bronzing drops because I ended up buying it from their website since I wanted to get this foundation with quickness. Then I got, like I said, this lip gloss. I have Sparkling Rosé. I feel like I heard the name of this one before, but they said there were some new ones and I thought I picked up a new one, even if it wasn't. Like, I like these glosses, so I'm happy to have another one in my collection. I'm going to use one of their Primer Infused Matte Blushes. Unfortunately, I left my Primer Infused Bronzer in hopes we can't use that. I am going to use the Camo Powder Foundation though. I wear the shade Deep 540 Neutral if anyone's interested. So I have a couple other drugstore things I'm gonna have to fill in for since I don't have a full face of e.l.f. but we're gonna use as much e.l.f. as we can. I'm gonna use the LA Girl Soft Pink Brightening Loose Powder underneath the eyes when it gets to the under eyes, and then I have the bronzer and highlighter from Maybelline and L'Oreal. I'll probably do these off camera. I just want you all to see what they have. So I have the bronzer in shade Dark. I found this on clearance at Walgreens for like $4, and y'all know this is like a $16 bronzer because I complained about it, and at Walgreens it was almost $20. It was $18.99, but since I guess they're getting rid of it or phasing it out, I got it at a great deal, which I was excited about. And then I'm just gonna use this classic highlighter from Maybelline. Y'all know the Master Combs are it, so we're gonna use those today. So we zoom in real quick and keep like y'all e.l.f. but out here killing me and doing everything. So I'm gonna just have stuff pop up on the side because I don't feel like trying to read off everything today. So of course we're gonna start with the bronzing drops because it says you're supposed to use 1 to 3 drops and add it to your favorite moisturizer, face oil, or body cream and blend. So I don't have any of those things. I already put my moisturizer on. So you're just gonna, you know, put like 2 or 3 drops in the back of my hand and put it on like this foundation and blend it in and pray for the best, girl. So maybe don't try this the way I'm trying this, but like because I'm using the Hydro Grip primer with the niacinamide in it, the last thing I want to do is, you know, like try to mix it in with that because it's sticky. And that's not where it's at. So that's 1 drop that came out on its own. That's 2 drops. And that's 3 drops. So I didn't try to make the drops like too big, if you will, because I didn't know how this part is going to work out. So as you can see, I'm trying to sit halfway to the side so that the stuff can pop up on the side, telling you about all this. But yeah, so you can blend this into the face and see how it bronzes my face. So I want to start with just this side just so you can have an idea of what it does compared to what it doesn't do with the 3 drops I put on. So they look bronze to you compared to this side. Does it look bronze? I mean, I guess a little bit. I feel like it kind of evened out my complexion, if you will. I have the shade Copper Gold. So I guess it did okay. I have to use it in another video the right way because I thought one could like blend into your like foundation or whatever, because I remember using the ones from Junk Elephant when I had got a sample of them with a 100-point perk, and I think they did okay. Like, you know, to me it's just more like a glorified like highlighter type situation. I don't feel like I'm necessarily bronze, but it could be because of like my skin tone. I don't feel like I'm bronze, but you know, it's cute. I know all the other beauties were excited about it, and I was excited for them, but you know, I don't know, it's just not a thing that was that big a deal to me because, like I said, I already have brown skin. So to me, like bronzing it, like when it comes to sculpting after you add foundation to even out tone, I get, but like something like this for me, I don't feel like it's necessarily a thing. So I'll put my primer on top of it. Hopefully this works out okay, because you know, like I said, I wasn't sure how exactly to use this product because I haven't used it in so long now. So I'm just like, pretty cool. Because to me, I just look at it like a moisturizer that has like, you know, coloring to it. I thought Milani probably came out with their version of it, since everybody's coming out with their version of it. Y'all, so I was on a call with Tilbury about that new Unreal foundation stick that somebody had leaked a while ago that we talked about. it's a waiting list for it. I think it's supposed to come out tomorrow. I also got the Patrick Taub highlighter duo that I told y'all in my cart. I'm sure I posted on my community tab this morning, but I'm going to talk about it with y'all today. Hopefully you'll see this video, I don't know, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I'm trying to get it up over the weekend. So, like I said, I got the shade 500. It says, get buildable, just right coverage and a long wearing satin finish with the hydrating foundation that's always, that's anything but basic. Using a foundation brush or sponge, buff and blend foundation all over face onto the upper neck. Okay, yeah, I'm not putting this on my neck. We're not doing that. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna be right about this being just a another version of the Cover FX foundation. Like I said, I really need to find it because I'm not sure, but in my mind it is. Like, in my mind it's just a Cover FX foundation. But I don't remember that one being considered hydrating from what I remember. I could be wrong, but I swear I don't remember that foundation being hydrating. As you can see, I'm just squeezing random foundation on my face just to see how this goes. Yeah. Let's buff her on in now, guys. Just random. Then get it all over my face. I feel like it's not giving as much coverage as I wanted it to. I do feel like it's nice and hydrating on the skin. I think it's supposed to have like hyaluronic acid, you know, everything's supposed to have hyaluronic acid right now. It'd just be so wonderful. But that's the Charlotte too about a Zoom call. It was really nice. I did not know their chief makeup artist was a black woman, so I was excited about that. I was like, ooh, yeah. Because I remember, like, when she first came out with shades, like, they was looking orange and crazy. So I'm like, I hope sis got y'all to get looking orange shades because you was trying to give honey. They were not giving, and I tried living. Okay, I was like, Charlotte girl, do we need to have come Jesus moment? Do we have to have sit down moment? Like, Charlotte girl, what is up with your colors? Because remember, like, her stuff was really red and really orange, and I was just like, no, Charlotte. Charlotte, no. So I'm glad Sister Girl got to be checked. But she was saying there's like this special technology that's supposed to go along with the product. I'll have like a picture of that somewhere while I'm buffing in this foundation. I know, right? Talking about other people's foundations while I'm doing this. I'm sorry, I was trying to find my sponge. But yeah, so that was fun to go to. Everybody's mic was like muted or whatever, and you couldn't see, like, you know, who was all there and everything. But it was so nice seeing like go and see it. And I'm excited to try the foundation when they do launch that one as well, because it's supposed to be like AI for your skin, or like Facetune. And the bottom of the foundation, she has like a special IP technology that's just dedicated to that foundation. So I'm like, I think that's cool. We'll talk about that a little bit more in her actual video, but you know, like, I wanted to let y'all know that I did end up getting to go with that, which was fun. You know, it's fun. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is a skin like satin finish. It is definitely gonna have to be buildable coverage though, because you know these cheeks are, it's not working on it at all. But nothing usually works on the cheeks that well, so I'm gonna go back over here. There's a couple of more little stripes. But I do like the formula when it comes to like the feel and the hydration, and it definitely does give me reminiscent vibes of the foundation I told y'all about, which was the one from Cover FX in this same type packaging. Like I said, I just don't necessarily remember that one being hydrating like this one is. So it might just be a hydrating version of that. I don't know. But we're gonna lightly start buffing in the cheek area. It's mainly this side that just has like a lot of dark spots on it that I'm trying to like buff the foundation in, not necessarily, you know, excuse me, any place else in particular. Oh y'all, so I ended up getting Rose Era in PR from Snif. They just messaged me about it this morning. So they had messaged me and told me, had put me on the thing and told me, then they're gonna tell me when it's on its way. So I'm excited about that. So I'm wondering if the one I ordered is gonna come before that, because I wasn't missing out on Monet's fragrance. So I was like, yes, give it to me. So they ended up, you know, sending it, but I was excited. I figured they would, because they sent me like the last 2 or 3 things in PR. Like, remember I told y'all they sent me Slice Society, they sent me Cocoa Shimmy, and now they sent me Rose Arrow, which I was excited about. Anyway, let's get into these concealers now. So I'm just using the original Camo one. I have the shade Deep Olive and Deep Chestnut. I'm probably just gonna go with Deep Olive because it's getting a little more yellow, since this is a little more like warm tone. I want to bring some yellow back into like the areas that normally like go to yellow on my face. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm not gonna pull it all the way down. I think I'm gonna just put it like about right here. Then you can like blend it down. So yeah, bronzer drops a little underwhelming to me just because, you know, they didn't do like a whole lot. But, you know, I technically didn't use them the right way because I was supposed to put them on the moisturizer and then put them on, and I just put them directly on my face. But I didn't see too much of a difference with the 2 or 3 drops I used. But since it's not something where it's like a pump like the ones from what do you call it, Drunk Elephants, it's like I didn't have a pump on it to let me know like how many pumps it was, so I might not even put on enough in order to be able to tell a difference in the product. That's my only thing about it. Like, I might not have put on enough, girl. I don't know. Girl, I don't know. It was blending these eyes. I was gonna use the cream contour thing from them, like the wands. It's supposed to be like short, Tilbury. Then I was like, yeah, no, I don't feel like use a cream, so then I didn't. And that's honestly it. I was like, I just don't feel like being involved with that whole situation. So then I decided I wasn't going. True story, I'm so sorry it wasn't more exciting, but that's just kind of it. Make sure I brought her over here and take her back. Like, to me, it's worth it because like she claims she wants to like, you know, move on and, you know, get rid of it. And I told y'all her plans plenty of times before, so I'm not gonna get into it again. But I'm like, since she's trying to do all that, I'm like, I need you to actually come do stuff, not just sit at our house all day. But it's like, I know it's just like she don't want to drive this far because it's like an hour away from our house. So it's like, since I have to do it every weekend anyway, I just decided like on certain days, like I'm just gonna make her like come out here and do it. I already discussed it with her, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm interested to see how this pink powder is about to work with this yellow this underneath my eyes. But I figured it would tie in nice with the blush I picked. Since I have more of a peachy pink blush, I figured maybe these pinky under eyes would work okay with it. I don't know. I remember this one being a little more thin and more finely milled than the other ones I normally use. I don't know if that's going to be okay with what I had planned in mind, but it's kind of too late because, as you can see, I'm really patting it underneath my eyes on it. But I was trying to stick to more affordable things as opposed to, you know, like just pulling out my Sigma powder and using it because I know it will match the color better. I was trying to use that affordable thing. And I don't feel like Maybelline and L'Oreal necessarily as affordable as like LA Girl and e.l.f. and Essence and stuff like that. So I'm like, that's why I don't plan on using like the L'Oreal and Maybelline on camera like I told you all. Although I feel like the Master Chrome highlighter is actually pretty reasonably priced considering, you know, how much other things at the drugstore are. I think that's $10 for it is decent, especially because those ones from what do you call it, L'Oreal are like $16 a piece, which I think is high. I don't know about y'all, but to me stuff like that be high. I'm like, damn. Like, do you realize that's high? I'm gonna take this BH brush and I'm going to the Camo powder. Set all this stuff down. Okay, so this is what the face is working with. I feel like it looks nice. I feel like the under eyes are looking nice, and I expected them to with that powder because I feel like last time I used it, it wasn't, you know, as nice as it looks now. So yes, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna take Always Fresh now. And as you can see, she's not that close to my skin tone, so I have to build this up quite a bit. But again, I feel like it would tie in nicely with the under eye color, so that's why I thought let me go ahead with this one. But this isn't one I would usually just use on its own. I feel like this will go nice with a cream or a liquid like blush as a topper, and since it's supposed to be primer infused, it would like last better with that. But as you can see, it's like barely showing up, especially on this side. I don't know what it is about this side, but it especially does not want to show up on this side. To me, it's giving very much like a matte version of Orgasm from NARS. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but that's what it's giving me. Like, and I did all that just to get this kind of ashy effect, at least on this side. I don't know what's going on with this side and why it's not sitting, but I want it to sit, but I definitely feel like this side is not giving, and I am not living at all. Okay, y'all, so I got the lip liner in dark cocoa for $2, and then I got the gloss and sparkly rosé, so I'm gonna use both those. Favorite drugstore lip liners. I like it better than the LA Girl ones, and it's more affordable than the LA Girl one because it's only $2. So I'm like, oh, watch out, LA Girl. e.l.f. decided they was coming, and I would take it. So it's really similar to the shade of that what is it, lip oil I got from Giorgio Armani, but I'm sure the color in this is gonna last longer. I feel like it's pretty highly pigmented. It has really nice color. Plus, it's supposed to be plumping your lips if you're into that. I don't necessarily care about that, but you know, it's a plus. It says it's a drugstore lip gloss. Like they give your lips a better color. It's cute, I'm here for it. So let's spray my face, and then I will, you know, do my day, girl. I think I basically film my new makeup releases and call it a day. But I'm gonna use the Glam Like Fresh Prints just because I'm still trying to test it out. This is only, I think, my 3rd time using it. So every time I have to shoot one of these in person on our camera full face videos, I like to use it. So it always has like this weird chemically-esque type smell to it that angers me. Random side note. But yeah, I'm loving the way the skin looks. It definitely gives a nice satin look to it, and it did feel hydrated when I blended it out on the skin. The pink powder worked out nicely. The only thing that's disappointed me, honestly, is the blush. But I feel like I said, if I put it underneath the cream, it'll be fine. And like I said, on this side, I feel like it already kind of somewhat disappeared, which I don't appreciate. I'm gonna have to pack some more on just to take my thumbnail outside for like full face of makeup, which is kind of irritating, but you know, I also feel like I can move on. But this is my finished face, so I feel the lip part of tingling. It's not like the really spicy ones from Maybelline, or like the Too Faced lip injections, or like the Shaw Tilbury ones, because you can feel that one inside your mouth. Mermaid Beauty said that happened to her too, and I don't know what's going on with that. I think it's weird. It's a gorgeous lip gloss, but it's like, why don't I feel it like underneath, like I put it in my mouth when I didn't? It's really weird. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later on tonight, and we'll see how this face wore with all these products. So I'll talk to you later, girl. Hey y'all, so I've returned after a long day of wow in my social life sandy voice. No, but so this is what we're working with. As you can see, it's oily in this area here, but then again, I didn't use a mattifying powder in this area, so I'm not surprised. And then the setting spray doesn't say this was supposed to be to help mattify the skin or control oil. The setting spray didn't give you too many details about what it's actually supposed to do, other than, like, you know, set your face. So I don't like too much, but it's definitely giving hydration all in this area here. But overall, I feel like it looks really nice on the face. I'm quite impressed. I told y'all I thought this was a CoverFX dupe, and yeah, it's giving very much that CoverFX foundation in like the little tube that Jackson Hill used to rave about back in the day. It's giving very much that, except it seems like it's a hydrating version of that. So if you were interested in getting a hydrating foundation, or if you just like the CoverFX one and don't want to spend the coin and don't mind that this is a hydrating version, then I definitely feel like you'd like it. As you can see, it gives that same type of finish that the CoverFX foundation gives. And it looks amazing on the skin, so I am thoroughly impressed. I've had it on from, I want to say 12 or 1 o'clock, and it is now 9 o'clock, so I did my 8 hours wear like I was supposed to. and I'm gonna go over and live my best life now and have my drink. I'm gonna have a video over here of what the drink is that I am drinking for the night. I came up with like a basically like spiked or alcoholic version of an Arnold Palmer, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. So I'm gonna go relax, live my best life, but I definitely recommend this foundation. I think it's nice, and like I said, if you know you like the Cover FX, I forgot the name of that foundation, but if you know you like that foundation in the tube, I'll try to remember to put a picture of it right here, then I feel like you will like this. Just like I said, keep in mind this is hydrating, so if you're oily combination like I am, you need to use a mattifying primer, and then make sure you use oil controlling powders, not just ones to blur. This pink one blurred, and as you can see, it looks okay. The blush is disappointing just because the color was a little too light for my liking. If I put it on top of a cream, I feel like it'll last better. Like if I had mixed it with one of my Patrick Top blushes, I feel like it would have did a little bit better. But it's okay. It's $6 if you're like a skin tone you like that one. I have the original ones that I like better that work better for my skin tone. It was just that color didn't work. So I like all the products that I used. I think they did a great job, but we focus on the drops. Now the drops, I don't know. They were just mad to me. But in all fairness, I didn't use them properly. I didn't feel like they bronzed up a whole lot of difference. I'm kind of more interested in trying the ones that Milani has to launch. So I'm definitely going to pick those up. I'm going to actually walk around the corner to the Ulta that's around the corner from my house and see if they have them in store. And then the Walmart across the street, because I know they sell Milani at Walmart. And their beauty section is somewhat decent sometimes. So I'm interested in trying out that one just because I feel like I told you all earlier, the shade is better. Almost forgot, the gloss did hold up nicely and wear nicely as long as I didn't eat anything. Obviously when I ate it went away, so that's why I don't have any on my lips now, but it wore nicely. I remember it wearing nicely. It did a decent job of plumping. If you want an affordable plumping gloss, I definitely think this would be good for you, especially from like the little clicky pens from like e.l.f. or ColourPop. I feel like you would like that as well. But those are my thoughts on all the things. I will try the e.l.f. one properly though and see how it works out for me. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. My membership is down below if you're interested. And I'll catch you guys in the next. Be blessed, girl. Bye.